Hi guys, West Country Explorer here. So I'm back at Jack Uppertons Gibbet again tonight, and I'm with Paul, Paul P. So we, two of us together, are going to be doing a bit of a joint investigation, sort of see what happens. So guys, if you fancy watching, stay with us.
Silly bugger.
Yeah.
Been and done a robbery. He lived in Burton, that path there.
Yeah, down there. Yeah.
Takes you around the back, they'll take you to Burton.
That's right, yeah.
And that's obviously where he ran that day. And I think it was some weeks later they caught him because he spouted off in the pub.
Yeah, I heard about that. He was sort of spouting off, yeah.
And so they nicked him, held him in Paulborough police station, then moved him across to East Grinstead.
That's right, yeah.
I think he spent some time in Horsham jail as well. There was a big jail in Horsham. And there's eventually where he got hung.
Oh yeah.
They brought him back out here to the scene of the crime and stuck him there for
Yeah.
2 years.
That's right. I think he had a accomplice, didn't he?
Yes.
So, well, I've read that apparently he had one.
2 or 3, and he kept still about it. He didn't grass them up. I've been a few times. We've had sites, and we had a group picture here once.
All right, yeah.
And over the back there,
All right, yeah.
there was a figure standing there.
All right.
Came up in the photo.
Oh yeah.
And didn't see it at the time. But
We
when
came up in the
photo came out, we
right.
saw it. I think,
Oh
what
yeah.
the hell was that?
That's right, yeah.
But an old girlfriend was up here. I brought her up because she was a bit super psychic.
Yeah.
And she can pick up virtually anything. And she was standing there looking around and telling me what she's seen and what's going on.
Yeah.
And she got spooked. She bolted.
Oh. Right.
And she ran that way where the hump is.
Oh yeah.
And her legs just got dragged
Leg
out
yeah.
almost levitated. I think, wow. And I stood there watching in disbelief.
Oh yeah.
And I had the camera pointing down to the ground.
It's often the way. It's often the way, isn't it? A lot of the time, things like that, it happens off camera, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
There was another night we were up here. There's about 4 or 5 of us. We had a couple of EMF meters.
Yeah.
And we actually had spirits
Right.
talking through the EMF, not talking,
Right. Yeah.
using the EMF as a
Right. Yeah.
twice a yes, once for no.
Oh, right.
On that
Yeah.
basis. And that was a bit freaky.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
And again, another night, just me and Charles came up. It had been raining and just nothing much about it. It's quiet as anything, like it is now, really. And we stayed for about half an hour, just looking around, clicking anything. We've got some orbs.
Yeah.
It's not hard to get an orb up this place.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I thought, we'll take this, we'll do it with, I'll just put the video on.
Right.
Just like the camera on video, just hung it around, just going from left to right. And eventually we thought, no, nothing much going on here.
No.
So I switch it off. And I've got it home, and I said, well, I'll download this video and have a look at it anyway. And we were greeted by a sound which sounded like a trap door going.
Oh, yeah.
And creaking rope.
All right. Yeah.
I said, Charles, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
He said, wow, he says. I think they might have put on a little show
For us, yeah.
Which, no, just indicated to us that there was a site of a gallows here.
Right, yeah.
The trapdoor went.
That's right. There's
And the
a
rope
rope.
swung from it.
Yeah.
And what the creaking was the rope on the wood.
Well, yeah.
I thought, wow, this is something else.
That's right. Yeah.
Unfortunately, in the death of Charles and the Hilton is stuck on this, and we've lost that now. I might be able to pick that one up. But we put it to the site. One of the site says, well, I can't make head or tail of it. So you can hear it.
Oh, right,
And
yeah.
it does sound like rope under straight,
Yeah.
under stress. I thought, well, yeah, that's what it was.
Right, yeah.
And yeah, so we've had a few things going here. It's always produced results this site. You know, almost every time we came in.
Well,
We're going to get anything tonight.
when I was here last night, I had a Spirit Talker app running on the other phone, and that was one of the most active sort of events I've had it going.
Like, I've been on it.
Because there's been times when it's been silent for me, but last night, quite a few sort of words coming through. I'm undecided about how genuine it is, but
yeah, I'm skeptical of it. We've done a Ouija up here. We came and we did one night, and the spirits around were having tremendous fun. Telling us what we're going to do and being rude and laughing at us.
That's right, yeah. They do have a habit of being rude, don't they? Sometimes.
Well, yeah, you noticed. But when my girlfriend came up here, she did look around. And she reckoned she'd come across Jack and his mate Bill Baldry.
Right, yeah.
He said they're all right. They're quite nice people. Well, there you go, Jack. You got some fame.
Right, yeah. Do you feel a bit sorry for old Jack? All he's trying to do is provide for himself. Okay, he went the wrong way about it, but
yeah, I'm not sure you do it through nicking the parcels and letters, though.
Oh no.
Not really the best move, is it?
No. Like I said, he went around about providing for himself the wrong way.
Well, I think the story went where there wasn't much in the way of pensions them days.
No.
So once you've lost your job,
That's
pretty
right.
much it.
Yeah.
You live on whatever you can find.
Yeah.
And, what it would have been. As he thought he'd try and make a little nest for himself and
That's right. Yeah.
end up getting himself hung.
Yeah. Hung for his efforts. Yeah.
So he's been in public execution site. I don't know what the layout would have been. A lot of these trees wouldn't have been here.
Well, no, I mean, it would have been completely different back then, wouldn't it?
Just don't know where you bury him.
Oh no.
We did try and investigate a little area around to see if we could pick up any vibes or signs where they might be, but nothing. It was absolutely still. But you come up here in April, May time, you'll get the bluebells out.
That's right, yeah.
Bloody millions of them.
Oh. Yeah, when I lived over this way, I sort of came up here a few times, sort of April, May time, and like you said, beautiful they are when they come out. Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. But you know about this camera, it won't do nothing for me. That's it. Found it.
Oh, excellent.
Something came along and they sense it and everything just stopped. Didn't have a peep out of the wildlife all night.
Yeah. Oh no, they do pick up on things, old wildlife, don't they?
They do. I said to Charles, you notice something? What's that? Listen. Well, I can't hear nothing. Yeah, precisely.
That's right, yeah.
That wildlife has stopped since we've done this Ouija.
Yeah.
Well, come on, Jack, do something for us. You normally give us something.
It's me, I've jinxed it.
It's ravaged my battery yet, don't we? No, it's got battery.
There's one thing I noticed last night, even though my torch battery seemed to go very quickly, my phone battery seemed alright.
Really, that's interesting. This battery's lithium. Electric vehicle batteries.
Yeah.
See if old Sarah's answering that phone, shall we? Hello, how are you? Yes, we're here. Yeah, we're here. Oh no, just me and Dave. The others all jibbed. Yeah. Is what, sorry? Well, yeah, there's not much to see up here tonight. They've got his tent up down in the base. But yeah, we've got a few pictures, but I haven't studied them properly yet. Have a look later on. Now I'm just trying to find the loudspeaker. Oh yeah, I'm still here. It's alright. Next one, we're not going to do too much tonight. It's we're having a chat, talking about what's going on and what's not. They went to Runkton today. Runkton. Racton. Yeah, he's been there today. Yeah. Well, he's got his bike too. He's getting about. How's your foreign accent?
Interesting. Quiet for me, but I didn't sense anything, didn't pick anything up.
He says quiet. Yeah. Just a moment. So I'm trying to get the loudspeaker on, but it won't let me do it. Yeah, it's a bit a bit rough these days. Not too well.
It's probably not showing up very well on camera, not very bright, but that light up in the sky, it's intrigued me. Don't know if it's some kind of a star or what. Would it be one of the planets? Which direction am I facing in? I'm not sure offhand. Right, so yeah, Arundel's over in that direction. The sea, the coast is kind of in that general direction to my left. So yeah, for those of you who know the local geography, that'll help you get your bearings a little bit. But yeah, I think would it be one of the planets? Something like that. No, it's quite a very bright light. If I twizzle around a bit, there's a good old moon. Alright. Well, earlier when I was putting my tent up, I just got this feeling as though there were people watching me. When Paul turned up, I said to him, I don't know if it was just a psychological thing because I was expecting him to turn up, but just had this feeling as though there was sort of like about 3 or 4 people watching me put my tent up. So that was a bit of a strange experience for me, because I don't normally get feelings like that. Like I was saying to Paul, I've got the sensitivity of a brick. And as I often say to the other Paul from Paranormal Paul in the Afterlife, I can't hear whispers. Yeah.
Over the back called Lee Farm. It was a farm now, but in its day it was a pest house.
Alright, yeah.
All the leopards used to go to die. And the leopards used to go from the farm to Clapham Church.
Yeah, I've heard
water.
that about how they've gone to Clapham Church, yeah.
There's a leopard's pass in Clapham Wood. So there's a lot happened around here.
Oh yeah, certainly a lot of history.
You've got Harrow Hill, which is just on the other side of the Lee Farm. The Harrow Hill was an old Saxon site.
Yeah.
And there's talk about a colony of fairies lived up there.
Alright, yeah.
Now, I don't know whether or not fairies existed or what's going on with it. But a lot of people, a lot of paranormals took it very seriously. And there's one of the blokes dead now, one of Charles's mates, a bloke called Ralph Harvey. He wrote books on the fairies of Clapham. It's obviously pretty serious about it. But
Yeah.
I can't endorse that. It sounds a bit far-fetched, but I don't know, I might be wrong. I don't know what a fairy is supposed to look like.
No, I mean, I know what the stereotypical look of a fairy is.
Well, yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes.
Coming from the West Country myself, I've often heard all the stories of like the fairies of Devon having fights with each other and all the rest. Lots of those sort of old sort of Celtic stories. Well, would it be Celtic stories? But that kind of stories from like the West Country, like fairies and all the rest.
Well, in those days, I think the countryside was used as a major link, wasn't it, from one town to another.
Mm.
I thought if there's anything weird living out there, it would have been spotted. That's my take on it. I'm not saying there couldn't be anything weird, but if there was, I'm sure it would have been spotted by someone.
That's right, yeah.
You go to the pub and you see a load of fairies, I think they'd probably lock you up.
Yeah. You need to take them to the local like mental asylum or something.
I know what I would have said. I'll have a pint of what you're on.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm stuck with a site, kind of thing.
Oh, oh, someone went down the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm stuck with this site now. Because Charles died.
Yeah.
And that I was running it with the other person that was one of Charles's mates.
Well guys, it was all a bit quiet on the Western Front. So Paul and I were having a good old chat and all the rest about bits and bobs. And yeah, it's about 9 o'clock at night, just gone. So Paul's on his way home now, and I'm gonna get into my tent and have a bit of a well, late night tea and all the rest. Yeah. Well guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Look forward to seeing you in the next video, and in the meantime, the usual, stay safe, take care, God bless.